Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. So I'm back doing a bit of topping this morning. It's on the higher ground, I suppose. You can look down across the valley and all that, you can see how high we are. We are up underneath the mountain, and I was going to come back earlier and finish it, but given the way the summer has been, it's been so dry, I just said, you know what, if it's ever going to grow, it needs to leave the cover over. I know stuff needs to be topped off, you know, some of it needs to be sprayed, but unfortunately it's going to grow with better having the cover on it. So this is where our ewes do be over the winter, do be for tipping, and this is where they do be for the ewes and Amazons, and do be for the summer, and the same with the hoggets. So it's a nice high ground, you know, and it's very cobalt deficient, this ground is, so you have to keep the cobalt B12 into them and keep the cobalt pellets in them as well, which is nice and steep, and it's not exactly smooth, so you can't go hammering out of it. So coming up in this video should be hopefully separating our Cheviot sheep and our horn sheep and a few bits like that. So our latest podcast is out, give it a listen, and enjoying our journey. So this is just going to show us the last little bit, and you can see that the ground is quite steep, and this is the part of the ground that I always wish I had the old 4610 for, because when you're coming down here, picking that bit over there, it's a lot more steeper than what it looks, and this is no place for a two-wheel drive tractor. Now, many years ago, we did mow these fields back up here, and it was dicey. And as I say, this is the one field that I really do miss me before 610. So hopefully now you enjoy the rest of the video. We're here this morning, we're getting in the ewes. It's a bit darker on the camera than what it is, and we're getting them in for separating the horn sheep and the Cheviots, and we're going to give the ewes all a dose and do whatever lame sheep there is. So we, as you seen a bit earlier in the video, we had got a bit of topping done. Topping's finished up here. So when I was up here topping, away Bob, I left all the gates open, because areas they're devils sometimes. The bog that they were in, bog they're in, they have a tendency to go underneath bushes, hiding. But if you leave the gates open to the higher ground, the higher field, they will go up to the higher field, and when you're getting them in, they'll run down through the bog and come down into this without any major hunting or any major hardship. It's grand when they're all in the one batch, but if they're divided, it wouldn't be as easy. But it's if I just had left them in that bog in this field for when I was doing the topping, they just would be all in bushes like that around the bog, and you just never get them in without any hardship. So I won't show you as much of where we're fixing up the sheep, because that's all there in previous videos, and it's pretty much no, the same as what myself and Yvain done the last time. So what I'll show you is where the horn joes are going to, and where the chevets are going to, and their grass and what they're going to have, and hopefully now they will be in good order for tipping. So as I said, this is the first stage, get them dosed, and then we'll get the minerals into them then in a short length of time. This is the bog for the horn joes. You can see a lot of grass in it, and the horn sheep absolutely love this ground. Yeah, plenty of grass. There's rushes, there's taller grass, there's shorter grass, all different types of grass in it. And the horn sheep love going up around here, and they'll go through every inch, nook and cranny and get in and get it eaten. But that's kind of where they are for their next few weeks. And it's last year we had them up on it, and we did chevets on it as well, but the chevets didn't tip as well after being on it. So this year we're just putting the horn sheep to it. I'm sure there's loads of grass in that. You know, this is one of the reasons why we go into the horn sheep, was we have a few bogs like this, that this will help them this will help us make the best of these ground that the horn sheep absolutely will thrive like mad on. And we grazed off really hard early in the year so that we'd have it for now, because I kind of had all summer to grow. So, you know, they should do well, and we leave this little paddock open with them. Just being so close to the hill. The hill is just up there. If there was a dog got loose on the hill or was running around from walkers, that the sheep will run down and come back down here and go out through the gate. And it might sound like a simple little thing, but we have been up here over the years, and we have seen dog attacks, and we have had sheep up on the very top ground. But the fact that we had the gates open, they were able to escape down from the dogs. And we did have damage done, but because we had the gates open, we were lucky. So that's just where they are, you know. And I think this is ideal for the horn sheep. You know, it's only hope is that they don't have too many twins. But then we shall see. We'll see how it goes. So the countdown to the teasers and tipping is on. So I was here and I got a batch of ewes fixed up, got them away, and my plan was to get the chevets fixed up today. So that's my plan's out the window. I'll have to do for another day or two, because I got a phone call, and a ram of mine off the mountain with the Dorsets, he's in a neighbour's shed, so to go get him, and that's what I'm going today. Get the horn joes dosed, fixed up, and let them back out to the field that's the showed earlier, and let them at it. And then I have to go home. I've a few bits to do with the tractor, and I have a job on tomorrow that I have to do with the sheep. It has to be done tomorrow, so I don't have time to do another day. So the Cheviot Joe is going to get pushed back till the next day to get fixed up. But I will do their feet when I have them over there and get them done. So what happened then, when I went over the first load, left the ewes into the pen. When I was going around, I seen that 4 lambs left in the field from the dipping that I had missed. So they obviously were, with the heat and all that, had been down underneath the bushes. So we have them now, and so I'll have to bring them home and dip them this evening, put some dip on them and get them sorted. So that's the joys of farming. It doesn't go perfect all the time. But I'm going to dose just a couple of these horn sheep here. I was going to show you a couple of the hoggets. It's not that the hoggets are anything special or anything like that. It's just they're Mayo Yo with the out of swell their ram, and they're what we're trying to breed our mules for out of a chunk of them. So I'm just going to show you them, and you can say whether you like them or whether you don't like them. But I like them. They're not that quiet sometimes, but I do like them. They're a nice size. They seem to be good and hardy, and they're quite strong for sheep for where they've been. Like them hoggets are a lot stronger than our Cheviot hoggets, so I think if they've done well. So I'm going to dose them first and fix them up. This is one here, and like she's mud fat. I think she's a nice face on her. And the horns are well out, which is definitely a bonus. But as you can see, they're not quite, but I think they are a nice hogget. And here's another one. Yeah, she is strong. Again, she kind of has a swell dead head on her. The rough wool, but they're just a hogget that I think are really nice. A nice cross of a hogget. Up. Yep. You know, they're not quite, but they're nice. And the reason why I'm catching them, because I'm not on the race, because I'd be as quick catching them as going through the race. But also, by catching them, I haven't caught these sheep in a long time. They're getting back to know you, who you are, because they've been weaned. Sheep that aren't handled are wilder than sheep that are handled. But you just have to do your best and keep with them and keep at them. So here's one of our older swallows. Yeah. They're a nice yow. They don't like being dipped either, or dosed I should say. But I just find the swell sheep is a lovely sheep, and so I'm just going to put these couple out, and then keep at. So that's basically the job for today. Be catching them out, fixing them up. Thankfully the sun's now up fully. But you know, as you can see with our system, you know, our pens are not, they're not modern or anything like that. They're the same as the fathers, but they do need a bit of work. And kind of plan for the next few weeks is to get the sheep fixed up, get everything organised, and get them ready for the ram, and then try and get the few bits of fencing done and bits and things. So coming over the winter we'll be fencing, and again it won't be mod con fencing, it'll be sledge, stake, drive it, and put back up the wire, and that's how it'll be. looking forward to the winter, to be honest with you. It's get away from this heat. I'm not able for it. So the other day, our Cheviot Joe lambs, I'm going to finish up on this. Our Cheviot Joe lambs, I dosed them, and I moved them to a new field. These are our sale lambs, and we want them looking nice and pretty. So they decided that in the field that they went into, they were just going to get into the ditch. So the rams down below rented them, so went over next to. They weren't in the field a day, and they burrowed in underneath the wire up and were sitting in the ditch. And then when you arrived, they were down. Some were down with the rams. So I said, right, what can I do? If I put wire in it, they're just going to keep burrowing through. So I tell you what I'll do. I'll put a thing of gates across it, block them up, and have it right. So done that. Gates was up. They wore a path across the front of the gates. The next day I went over. There's a wire on the other side. They had burrowed through it and absolutely up into the ditch. They didn't go back down to the rams, but they stayed in the ditch. So I left them there for a couple of days, and it was right, just be okay for a few days. So I got them in, I footballed them. I took them out of it. I had to put them to one of our small pegs that we had for the lambing, and they're in it now, and they're getting ready for the sale. But whatever got into them with the heat was driving them into the ditch. So it's not the sheep's fault, but it's just the pure heat. And so hopefully now we have them calm and relaxed where they are. So hopefully it'll work out. So I hope this video was enjoyable. Thanks you all very much, and chat to you all very soon.